So, Alex, this is the culvert. As you can see, I'm going to try to do it like this. It's a box culvert. It goes up over there. This is the house. So it gives you kind of perspective. It's overgrown as crap. This is worse than normal. This bamboo is just encroaching on here too. That's silly. This is my yard over here. I'm actually standing in the neighbor's yard. It's kind of hard to get down in there. I mean, it's like 6 feet wide and maybe 5 feet tall, and there's no bottom to it. So each side here is resting, and I'm not an expert, is resting on a creek bed. And this is the creek bed that goes, basically it actually comes from the city. It comes from the water treatment plant. So let's just go look here at what it's doing, what it's been doing. Let's see. Here is, it's hard to tell with all this ivy. But you can see basically this concrete, the top of this culvert, is basically supporting the house in a way. But right here at the edges, see where the edge is? It is falling away. This brick is falling away. There, so it split the foundation. And same thing on this other side. You can see this step crack. There's the whole length of the house. So that's bad enough, right? But then I'm not going to crawl into here, but there's a couple piers that are sitting directly on either side of this foundation of the culvert that are not touching. Now that's a pretty easy fix. You just go in there and shore them up and all that. Now not to mention the asbestos siding on the house that is starting to peel away. But here's what it's doing again, and has been doing for years. You got a little caution tape. See this huge hole right here? This is where the culvert is caved in on the side, and if I felt like crawling down in the culvert itself, I could show you where the side is caved in. This is pretty freaking close to the house, not to mention the gas line. And hey buddy, hey, I'm just looking at the house, looking at the hole here. And so you see this is starting to wash away here. And so this is concrete right here, the side of the culvert. It's all bowed out. This, anyways, and then you can see it kind of goes in a diagonal, like if I'm following this thing, and you can kind of see how his truck is sitting right on top of the culvert, which is probably not the best idea in the world. And then this roof, over the years, this porch has pulled away from the house a little bit. We rebraced. We tried to rebrace. I thought about just ripping it off, but you can see this footing I poured starting to, I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of cantilevering over. So the culvert goes about right here, maybe right through here, and then it's got this hump right here because the dirt's washing away into the side of the culvert. You can see how it's starting to make the steps cave in this way. Here's one side of the culvert. I don't know if you can see this, but this is where the culvert is here, and it goes on through the yard. You can almost really see. Here's one side of it. Here's the other side of it. Now our yard ends like right here. Okay, so I don't really care about this, but of course it's not caving in over here in the neighbor's yard. This is the neighbor's yard, but it all runs to this bad boy right here. This well. So if you look, a really nice picture of it. I think it actually goes to about right here. Look how it's caving in. How the curve's caving in. This whole thing is just unbelievably. It's like they replaced this recently. The whole thing runs right about in line, right directly under the house. You can see the culvert on this side and this side. It just runs onto a nice straight line. You kind of see it runs directly right through here. There's where it's caving in a little bit here. You can see that's a good foot lower than the rest of the yard. Actually, there might be a hole there. And then so you're never going to get financing from anybody else on this house in a million years. And I promise you, if we can, whatever we can work out with the bank, I'll be happy to sign it back over to them. But I told you what I can afford to pay, because it's just not worth it. Not to mention that you don't even look inside. All right, let me know what you think.